on today's video, I'm going to show you how I get my hair curled in just minutes with my curling iron. I often hear from people that the main reason they don't curl their hair is because it takes too much time. But often if you're going to do an updo or styles, some curls can really enhance that style. So if the time it takes to curl your hair is the hurdle that you experience, then this is the video for you because I'm going to show you how to do it really fast with a curling iron. It's very simple. It's very beginner friendly. So we're going to start by sectioning our hair into two sides. It doesn't have to be perfect because it doesn't really matter. And then we're going to put each side in a scrunchie. We're not going to tie the scrunchie too tight because we don't want to create a dent in the hair. Just tight enough so it's going to hold the hair. You can do the ponytail, the pigtail, whatever you want to call it, low. You can do it higher. How you're going to determine what you want to do is the higher you go, the more of your hair is going to get curled. If you do it down lower, the more of the hair at the top is going to stay straight. So that's how you want to determine where you want your scrunchie to go. I'm going to put my scrunchie up quite high so I can get quite a bit of curl. If your hair is longer, that's when I find you can tend to get away with leaving a longer, lower ponytail. But when your hair is not super long like mine, if you do a lower ponytail, you're really only going to be curling the very ends of your hair, and it doesn't have the same look as if you had long hair. So those are not done very tight. If I was to move my head around, they would fall out pretty quickly, but that's okay because we just need them up to curl. Because now what we're going to do is we're just going to take sections of this ponytail and we're just going to curl them. With the curling iron, we're going to start at the top of the section, close the clamp, flip, and then release, bring it down, turn. We're going to let it sit until it heats up the hair, release the clamp, and then turn. And we're going to keep doing that all the way down the hair strand. Release the clamp, let go, and then turn. The nice thing about a curling iron is it's going to give you really nice uniform ringlets, and that is going to help you get a really nice curl. Again, start near the top, flip, and then we just release and then turn back up, and you just keep doing this. This can feel a little bit tricky when you first do it. It does take a little bit of coordination, but it is a pretty easy technique to learn once you've practiced a little bit. I'd say easier than curling with your flat iron, and it might be a little harder than curling with a wand, but you are less likely to burn yourself than with a wand. So for some people that's a bonus, because for some people burning themselves with their wand is a significant concern. Even I burn myself fairly regularly when I use a wand on myself. Not when I use it on other people, but on myself, because you're looking at yourself in your reflection, or in my case in my camera, but when you're looking at yourself in the mirror, you are looking backwards at everything, and that makes it more likely that you're going to accidentally, put your hand in the wrong spot and touch your hot wand. All right, so we have that side done, and now just do the other side. Another tip is that the bigger of sections you take of your ponytail to curl, the looser your curls are going to end up being. The smaller sections that you take of your ponytail to curl, the more curly your curls are going to look. That's just how it is with pretty much any time you do curls. If you take bigger sections, you're going to end up with bigger, looser curls. If you take smaller sections, you end up with tighter, more ringlety curls, for sure. All right, so then we're just going to take out the scrunchies, shake out the hair, and now you could leave it like this because your hair is genuinely curly. The one thing I do is I usually take my front pieces like so, and I give them a tiny extra curl. You don't have to do this. It looks fine when you take it out just the way it was, but this is just a step that I like to do to bring that curl just a tiny bit higher up around my face. And there we go. In just minutes, your hair is curled. And that was so much easier than trying to section out your hair or do anything fussy like that. It looks great. You can leave it down. These curls can be prepped for putting your hair up, whatever you need to do. That's the fastest way that I know to curl my hair. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope you found that tip helpful and that little mini lesson on curling irons and why that might be a good option for you as opposed to a flat iron or a wand. A curling iron is a great beginner-friendly tool to use, and honestly, if you get good at using a curling iron, you don't need to have a wand, and you don't necessarily even need to have a flat iron. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions or if there's anything I can make a video to help you with. Thank you so much for watching today.